Did you know that over 85% of adults over 60 eat cheese at least twice a week? Yet, nearly every senior is making a critical mistake in the cheese aisle that could shorten their life. The solution is simple, but shockingly, 99% of seniors are unaware they're consuming cheeses that could double their heart attack risk and slash their chances of reaching 80 by 40%. The cheese section at the supermarket looks innocent, but it hides dangerous secrets. Some cheeses can skyrocket your stroke risk by 80%, and you've probably eaten one this week without a second thought. This isn't speculation. It's backed by science most people never hear. Let's reveal the 4 cheeses you must add to your diet if you're over 60 and the 4 you should avoid at all costs. First, let's start with the cheeses that do your body the most good. Aged Gouda is a superfood disguised as a delicious cheese. When Gouda ages for at least 18 months, its proteins break down into peptides, which are easier for aging digestive systems to absorb. This is crucial because digestion becomes less efficient with age. Aged Gouda contains vitamin K2, a nutrient that directs calcium away from arteries, preventing plaque buildup, and into bones, where it strengthens them. Japanese studies show that higher K2 intake reduces arterial calcification by up to 50% and improves bone health. 1 ounce of aged Gouda provides about 75 micrograms of K2, more than most people get in a week. It's also rich in conjugated linoleic acid CLA, a fatty acid linked to reduced body fat, better immune function, and even cancer-fighting properties. The aging process eliminates most lactose, making it ideal for those with dairy sensitivities. Beneficial bacteria create postbiotics during aging, supporting gut health, reducing inflammation, and possibly improving mood via the gut-brain connection. For maximum benefits, eat aged Gouda at room temperature to enhance flavor and nutrient bioavailability. Pair 1 to 1.5 ounces with apple slices or whole grain crackers to slow absorption and provide prebiotics that work with the cheese's postbiotics for optimal gut health. Genuine Parmigiano-Reggiano from Italy is like an edible multivitamin with incredible flavor. Unlike the processed stuff in green cans, which contains cellulose and preservatives, authentic Parmigiano-Reggiano is made using 900-year-old methods, creating a stellar nutritional profile. 1 ounce packs 10 grams of high-quality protein, predigested during the 32-month aging process, making it easy on sensitive stomachs. It delivers 330 milligrams of calcium, more than a glass of milk, with a perfect ratio of phosphorus and magnesium for nearly 100% bioavailability, far surpassing the 30% from supplements, according to Italian research. It's a complete protein with all 9 essential amino acids, rivaling meat in quality. The aging process concentrates nutrients, including casomorphins, peptides that reduce anxiety and promote sleep, and tyrosine, which supports dopamine and norepinephrine production for alertness and focus. Naturally lactose-free, it contains beneficial bacteria that survive stomach acid to support gut health. Break it into small chunks rather than grating to preserve its crystalline structure, and eat about 1 ounce after meals, as Italians do, to aid digestion and provide a protein boost. Pairing with aged balsamic vinegar enhances mineral absorption. Grass-fed raw cheddar is one of the healthiest foods you can eat when aged at least 60 days, eliminating harmful bacteria while preserving beneficial enzymes and bacteria destroyed by pasteurization. These enzymes aid digestion and nutrient absorption. Grass-fed raw cheddar has up to 500% more CLA than conventional cheddar, plus higher omega-3 fatty acids, making it an anti-inflammatory powerhouse. It's loaded with bioavailable vitamin A, retinol for vision and immunity, substantial vitamin D, and vitamin K2 in the potent MK4 form, which prevents arterial calcification and supports bones. It also provides vitamin E and beta-carotene, antioxidants that protect cells. Its probiotic content supports digestion, immunity, and mental health via the gut-brain axis, producing short-chain fatty acids like butyrate to nourish colon cells and reduce inflammation. Never heat it above 120 degrees F to preserve enzymes and probiotics, and let it sit at room temperature for 20-30 minutes before eating. Pair 1.5 to 2 ounces with fermented vegetables like sauerkraut for a probiotic boost, keeping saturated fat intake in check. Swiss Gruyère tops the list as the most complete cheese for nutrition, digestibility, and health benefits. Made from raw milk of cows grazing on alpine meadows, it has a unique profile scientists are still exploring. Propionibacteria produce propionic acid during aging, which reduces inflammation, lowers cholesterol, and may prevent certain cancers, while creating the cheese's signature holes and high vitamin B12 levels. Gruyère has the highest glutathione precursors of any cheese, boosting your body's master antioxidant, crucial for detoxification and immunity, which declines with age. Its amino acids, like cysteine and glycine, enhance glutathione production. It's rich in phosphorus, zinc, and selenium for bones, immunity, and thyroid health. The 12-month aging process breaks proteins into D and tripeptides, absorbed without taxing digestion, helping seniors maintain muscle mass better than other protein sources, per Swiss studies. Lactopeptides in Gruyère lower blood pressure naturally, making it heart-healthy in moderation. Gently melted into warm soups or pair with whole grain bread to enhance B vitamin and glutathione precursor bioavailability. Now, let's explore the dark side of the cheese aisle. 4 cheeses to avoid if you value your heart, memory, and future. Processed cheese slices are barely cheese, often less than 50% dairy, filled with emulsifiers, preservatives, artificial colors, and sodium phosphates. 2 slices can exceed 600 milligrams of sodium, over a quarter of your daily limit, in the form of sodium phosphate, linked to accelerated aging, kidney damage, and higher cardiovascular risk. Emulsifiers like polysorbate 80 and carrageenan disrupt the gut microbiome, increasing inflammation and conditions like leaky gut, tied to autoimmune and mental health issues. Artificial colors like yellow 5 and 6 are linked to hyperactivity and potential carcinogenic effects, while preservatives like sorbic acid and natamycin harm beneficial gut bacteria. The calcium and protein are poorly absorbed due to processing, and trans fats, even if labeled as 0, accumulate with regular consumption, raising inflammation, bad cholesterol, and metabolic syndrome risk. Cheese spreads in jars are cheese in name only, packed with modified food starch, oils, and chemicals. Shelf-stable for months, they lose nutritional value and gain harmful ingredients like partially hydrogenated oils, a source of trans fats banned in many countries for heart disease risk. Even trans fat-free versions may contain intraesterified fats, potentially just as harmful. A 2-tablespoon serving can exceed 500 milligrams of sodium, causing fluid retention, high blood pressure, and kidney stress. MSG or similar compounds, hidden as natural flavoring, can trigger headaches or heart palpitations. Artificial colors and flavors pose risks from allergies to neurotoxicity, and phthalates from plastic packaging disrupt hormones, linking to reproductive issues and cancers. Regular consumption is tied to obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease, offering no nutritional benefits. Pre-shredded cheese in bags seems convenient, but is problematic due to anti-caking agents like cellulose, wildwood pulp, or potato starch, up to 4% of the product's weight. These indigestible additives cause digestive issues, especially for those with IBS, and coat cheese particles, hindering melting and nutrient absorption. Natamycin, an antifungal antibiotic, disrupts the gut microbiome, critical for immunity and mental health. The cheese is often low quality, with more hormones and antibiotics, and rapid oxidation from shredding destroys nutrients and creates harmful compounds. Higher histamine levels from processing and storage can cause headaches, digestive issues, or anxiety in sensitive people. The shredding process also increases contamination risks, with recalls for Listeria or E. coli. Pre-shredded cheese offers lower nutrition, added chemicals, and worse taste for a higher price. Blue cheese, flavored by Penicillium roqueforti mold, is the worst choice due to high pteramine levels, which can trigger migraines or dangerous blood pressure spikes, especially for those on MAO inhibitors, potentially causing a hypertensive crisis. The mold produces mycotoxins, safe in small amounts but risky with regular consumption, especially for those sensitive to mold, who may experience joint pain, brain fog, or fatigue without connecting it to the cheese. Blue cheese has up to 10 times more histamines than other aged cheeses, problematic for the 1–3% of people with histamine intolerance, causing headaches, hives, or insomnia. Its sodium exceeds 400 milligrams per ounce, and its palmitic acid, heavy saturated fat, is particularly inflammatory, harming cardiovascular health. High calorie density makes overconsumption easy, and its strong flavor can mask spoilage, risking food poisoning. The combination of pteramine, histamines, inflammatory fats, and mycotoxins makes blue cheese a risky choice with minimal benefits. These 4 cheeses, Aged Gouda, Parmigiano-Reggiano, grass-fed raw cheddar, and Swiss Gruyère can help you live longer, stay stronger, and protect your heart and mind. The 4 to avoid: processed slices, cheese spreads, pre-shredded cheese, and blue cheese could quietly sabotage your health. If you're over 60, choosing wisely at the cheese counter could mean a vibrant, independent future versus unnecessary health risks. The science is clear, and now you have the knowledge to make every meal work for you. What's the one cheese you can't give up? Have you noticed health changes from eating certain cheeses? Share your thoughts. We're reading every comment.